Okay, so I have put 2 coats of clear on the backs of the doors. I had already done the sides and the bottoms earlier when I did the doors the first time, and it was that sandpapery stuff. So I decided to try something since it's just the inside of the doors and like the bottom part here. I didn't sand it. I degreased it, I tacked it, and then I cleared it again. So it looks pretty good. Doesn't look all gritty and everything. It's like the clear almost filled in the sandpapery part. Maybe you see a little bit of texture. But all in all, it doesn't look bad at all. Same with this side. Looks pretty glossy. So we'll see how it ends up drying. But I think that came out pretty good. So I did the same thing with the 2 mirrors. They were a little sandpapery as well. So I degreased them, tacked them, and laid a couple more coats of clear on them, and they look like they're pretty good too. So that's it for today. That was today's job. So I have got my hillbilly screen door. So what this is going to be used for is once I get all of my stuff taken down, it is god awful hot here. And it's in like the upper 90s. So it is absolutely miserable. The only reason I was able to do my clear coat today, even though it's that hot, is the humidity is only at like 50%. So it said anything, it needs to be less than 80% humidity. So what I figure I'm going to be able to do now is I've got flies and bugs and stuff. They were attracted to the paint for some reason. I don't get it. But my garage is completely insulated. So are the doors. So I'm going to keep the doors closed because it was actually somewhat nice in here this morning when I came out before the doors ended up getting open and closed. And then I'm going to open that door and put that fan in there and blow the cold air in so I can start working on some of the stuff I need to do on the inside. And that next project for this weekend is going to be putting down the kill mat inside. So I've got to get all the paper back off and then get the car completely cleaned out and start putting that down. So I mean, here we are 5 days later and it still looks pretty good. So I mean, I've got those runs that I got to take care of. I mean, and I've got a lot of them there, down here. So what I've seen on YouTube is I'm going to try using the razor blade to scratch them down and then sand with maybe some 800. I might start at 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, and then 3,000, and then go ahead and compound it and buff it and everything. So, but I think we are done and finished with all of the painting work. I hope. I really, really, really hope that we are. So that'll be this weekend's job is, let's see, I got stuff Wednesday night, I got stuff Thursday night, I got stuff Friday night. Maybe Friday night I'll tear down the tarps and everything and get that all done. And that way Saturday morning I can start on working on the inside of the car. So there you have it. Okay, so today's job is going to be getting the kill mats in. I bought this little kit also to push it down because all these little pop-up bumps, you've got to roll them down until they're flat, and that's how you know that it's down and it's good. So I've got some Goo Gone here because I still got a little bit of stuff to get off. and I'll vacuum it out. I'll do the best that I can to clean it so I have a clean surface, and we'll start laying it down. My screen door, so I bought the screen door for $5 at Habitat for Humanity. It's right next door to a Sam's Club that we have here. But what I ended up doing was just putting some paper, because you could see how it's kind of sucked in. So as this is blowing out, it was sucking all the hot air just into the house. And then I ended up cutting the screen and building this just little box, because when the fan was pushing out, it was hitting the screen and pushing the screen out, and not a whole lot of air was getting through. So I went ahead and tried that. So hopefully that helps keep some of the heat out, and it definitely could feel more air blowing in. So it was like $5 for the screen, so I don't care about cutting it up. So yeah, so that's gonna be today's job, is hopefully I can get this stuff done with the kill mats today. Okay, first mat is in, and we'll work on the next one, and we'll just keep going. I think I'll go up the front if I can, if I have enough. I did order some more because I actually want to do the whole inside of the car, is what I want to actually do. So we'll keep going. All right, so we have finished the first box. I can't get it up any further. It won't stick to that foam and everything, so that's where I have to stop with it, up at the front. But that's what one box, and I did not throw any away, and I used every little bit of scrap that I had. So that's how much one box. I've got another box coming. It's supposed to come tomorrow. I don't know when, but we've got enough that we can now get the carpet in, at least up here in the front, and then you'll see what I'm going to do with the back seat. We're moving right along. So the only thing I did not put in it is I didn't put that I don't know, insulation piece over the tunnel, since I put this other stuff. So I'm not 100% sure. But what I am thinking I might do is, I've got another box of this kill mat, and this is what I have left to do, because I'm going to do the back. And then I just have these little sides. Probably you'll have enough. I might just pop the carpet up and put a second layer on these. But the carpet is in. That makes me happy. So we did get my delivery today. So Will is working on the back of the car, doing the hatch area. He's doing this all by himself. So we got that, and then we got the sides here and stuff. I'm contemplating also putting some inside the doors as well. We'll have to see how much I have left. If I have enough left, I'll do that as well. Okay, so that is pretty much everything done, and the carpet back in. But I think I've got a few of these left over. I got a lot left over, probably half the box. Excuse me. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to just take the carpet, I'll just pull that part up. But I think I'm going to put a second layer over that and do that. And I think I'll try to do that today. And then I think I'm going to try to get the some of the lights in, maybe get the bumpers on, maybe get this fender on. I might put some sound deadening here. I don't know. We'll see. yeah, so we're moving right along, and I got to do my dash. I've been avoiding doing that, but it's time to no longer avoid doing that. So we'll have to work on that. All right, so just little piece by little piece. So second layer is all over the tube, and we have a fender on the car. This car has not had a fender on it in almost 2 years. So finally got a fender on. So the other fender I'm going to wait on because I need to figure out the antenna. I got to get the antenna done. The other thing I need to do is I'm running new speaker wires. So I got to get that done. I can do the lights. I could do the sunroof seals. I could do the hatch seal. But yeah, that's it today, and that is on there. See, it's a little rough again. I don't know. Well, kind of weird. It wasn't that rough before. I don't know if that's just kind of the dust that got in it, but it wasn't like that before. So I don't know what we'll do about it, but we will do something. So I put the front bumper on, and then I realized that I need to get the bumper pads on first, which means I have to get the turn signals in before I get the bumper pads in. So yeah, kind of a pain in the ass, that design, because if your turn signal lights go out, you got to take the whole thing off in order to get to it, because that bumper comes in and covers up these holes so you can't get to it. Maybe not, I don't know. So mine were all screwed up when I first got it, but starting to take shape. Alright, so I am going to take just some workbench time just so I can kind of sit and do some stuff. But this is one of my front bumpers. And as you can see, the bolt is gone. So what I need to do is I need to get another bolt, or I could try to buy a used one. But they're not cheap. When I was down with Elliot at 944 Barn, I grabbed the other front bumper bumper pad since I was there, but he only had the one. He didn't have both of them. So I got to try to repair this one. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to dig this out, then just put any kind of bolt in, and then I'm thinking of putting some of that Flex Seal rubber and just fill in the whole hole with that and see if that will hold. Once again, it just needs to hold it. So we will see. And then I bought a new plastic one of these off of Pelican Parts. It was only 20 bucks. So now I got to try to get these little screws out, and as you can see, they're pretty rusted. So that might be a little bit of a challenge to get those out, but we will see. So that's what I'm going to work on today. Okay, so what I did was I just took a drill bit and just drilled out the rubber. Got a bolt. The bolt does fit through the hole. Made sure of that before I put it in. Put a washer on it just to give it a little more face value, and then I'm just going to dump this liquid Flex Seal in there, and hopefully that will hold. And then I've got this, so I can try to line the bolt up so it's about the same distance from the top. I'll just have to eyeball it, but I mean it'll be pretty close. Otherwise it wouldn't be even sitting in there. So that's what we are going to try to do here. Alright, so I've gotten all of them out so far. This one was broken already, so I'm on my last one, but I just wanted to show you. I mean, they were rusted over. I couldn't even get the screwdriver in them. So I've been taking this pick and picking at it and getting the rust out of the screw hole so my screwdriver can get down and in there. So far it's worked on all of them that I needed to. So we will we'll keep going. We'll see if we can get this last one out. Let's just see if we can turn it. See if I got it in far enough. And there it comes. There you go. So I was thinking I'd have to maybe drill them out, but I didn't have to. So now I can just take this out, throw that away, and put my new one in. I think I'll save the one cassette holder. It's a shame I don't have more of them, because that's kind of a neat thing. You know, you put your cassette tapes in there. So, but yep, we'll get this cleaned up. We'll get the other one put on. So one of the other things I want to share, if anybody else has to go through this, you know, these, like that was just rusty on top, and some of them were. I just took a wire brush and just scraped off some of the rust too to clean them up. It's a lot easier to do it while they're in there. I'm not worried about scratching this, because this is getting replaced anyway, but yeah, it was just easier to do it there. So I got that one that I think is, I'm gonna have to dig out. That one I might have to dig out. That one I'll have to dig out, and then that should come off. So hopefully I can get those out. Alright, so here's the new one going in, and actually I had bought some small screws just so I had a whole bunch of different kinds here. And these are them, and they work perfectly. So I'll have all new screws in there, so there won't be any rusty ones. So we'll put that back together. All right, there we go. All new. This was what was in there, but I think I'm gonna get something else to put up there, because that just is just kind of nasty. There's something better I'm sure I can find to put in there, but screws all worked out really well. Closes, opens, beautiful. I think it was $22 for the hinge piece from Pelican Parts, so well worth the fix. And I don't remember where I got these screws off of Amazon. I don't remember where, but or how much they were, but I know I got them off of Amazon. So that project is done. All right, so we're putting on the lights. I've already done the side marker lights, and these I got from only944.com. So the rear side markers and the front side markers, that's what those are for. So I've done the rear, and then I also got the taillight seal that they make. And I put that on as well. So we will go ahead and put this on and see how it goes. Okay, all right, so Will did this seal, did a great job on it. So I lost these rubber, or the plastic ones. I didn't necessarily lose them. I can't find them anywhere. So I don't know what I did with them. I think some of them cracked when they came off. So what I did was I just went to Home Depot and I got some wing nuts and some washers. So I've already done one of them, and that worked really well. I mean, it's in there nice and tight. We'll see how those do. I guess what I'll do is whenever I order parts, maybe I'll order 12 of them. But just if you ever have that problem, it is an M5 0.8 millimeter wing nut is what I have used to fix that problem. So we'll go ahead and get this light in. All right. So the lights are back in, and we also got the license plate lights back in as well. So I think we are good to go. I think we're going to just put the hatch seal on to see how that fits and try to get that on. And then, I don't know. We'll see what else we might want to do today. I don't know. I'm still waiting on that bumper over there. Maybe we'll clean the other ones up. See how to clean those up pretty well. But let's try to get the hatch seal on. All right, so the hatch seal is on. Good, 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 good. So it's on there nice and tight. All right. Next thing is done is the hatch is in. The seal is on. Oh, hand me the keys, would you? Actually, if you would, turn. If you look down in there, see, it works. So that has been completed. I do have some replacements to put in here, so that'll be the next thing that we do, is get those in.